Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a repeat, guys, because I'm getting a little tired about something, okay? Yeah, I'm pro-life, alright? You might be pro-choice. That's okay. I mean, I have my own views on why I think that pro-life is the way, and guess what? You know, just because I think that doesn't mean that you have to think it, okay? Now, I'm not pro-life because of my religious standpoints. I am a Christian. But that doesn't mean I'm pro-life because of my religious standpoints, okay? And I don't have to defend my choice to be, okay? You know, and I'm also, like I said before, I'm also a Christian. You know that if you watch my other videos, okay? What I'm tired about, okay, is number one, this like world attitude that Americans are stupid. Number one, okay, that's what I'm tired about. Number two, how stupid does it sound that people judge me because I'm part of a religion that they think judges them? So they're gonna judge me before they get to know me because they think I'm gonna judge them. Look, if there's an atheist out there, whoever they're talking about, whenever they say, "Oh, Christians judge people," educate yourself on the Bible. Okay, educate yourself on it because the Bible tells us that we're not to judge you. So you know what? Don't. You know, somebody tells you, "Oh, I'm a Christian," and then you feel like they're judging you, or they're saying you shouldn't do this because this and this and this and this. Number one, make sure they're judging you and not trying to help or what we think is help. Okay. Number two, if they're telling you, "Oh, well, you know, you're going to hell," and da 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 da, I can't tell you you're going to hell. I can tell you the actions that you're doing, if you continue to do them, will bring you there. But I can never tell you you're going there because I don't know. You know what? An atheist, maybe maybe I'm wrong about the Judeo-Christian God. I don't think I am, but maybe I am. I don't know. So I have just as much right to believe it. That what I believe is you do believe what you believe. The whole point is just because a few bad apples makes a name, like Shirley Phelps. I can't stand her. She makes a bad name for everybody. Don't judge me by her, because you know what? I would never protest at a dead soldier's funeral. Do I believe America is the modern day Babylon? Sure, I do. Do I believe as a nation that America is doing the wrong things that are displeasing to God? Yes, I do. Okay? I do. 100%. I'm not even going to lie about that. But it's not my position to judge. Okay? But for someone who I can tell you is acting Christian, or is not acting Christian, sorry, don't hold me to her standards. If you people that are judging a Christian would like to educate yourself and read the Bible to learn what a true Christian should be acting like, that would save a whole lot of judgment. You wouldn't have to judge us. But it doesn't make any sense for you to judge me because you think I'm going to judge you. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm tired of this whole attitude that the world has about stupid America. America's stupid. It is, yeah, whatever. Okay? You think we're dumb. Alright, I get it. But I'm going to ask you a question. Or actually, a few questions. Okay? Hold on for a minute. Do you guys see this stack of books here? I'm going to go through them here so you guys can see what each one is. Here we go. Physics. Not a required text, but I picked it up because guess what? I'm interested in learning. Okay, hold on for a minute. Okay. I'm interested in learning. Now, I do happen to think that this right here, you'll see Archaeopteryx. Um, and anybody that knows anything about physics or you know whatnot will be able to explain this to you. But Archaeopteryx right here. Huge lie. Okay. I think Archaeopteryx was a hoax. to be honest with you. I'm not even lying. And I'll be 100% honest, because it's been proven wrong. But there's a lot of good stuff in here. So why not learn it? I mean, what did learning ever do to hurt anybody? Here's a little hint. It hasn't. Not a required text for me to have, but I am a psychology student, and I am going into criminology. So this is my old criminology book from my last college. I'm going to use it to basically brush up on it after I'm done with some of the other behavioral sciences that I'm in right now. And those books are in here too. I'll show you what they are. Criminology, though. Study of the human mind. Physics. Has a lot to do with like evolution, I want to say. Okay, so just in case you want to know, this is the 5th edition, Criminology Today by Pearson. This physics book here is by Gerald Tauger. It's called Physics, Introductory Physics and Building Understanding, and it's by Wiley. Wiley's the company who put the book out. I can't think of the name. I want to say manufacturer, but I know that it ain't. So yeah, okay. So if anybody's watching this from another country, there's your opportunity to call me dumb. Publisher, there you go. I forgot what it was. Now, okay. This I got because I'm an EMT. I'm going to the paramedic program, and I know this book says intravenous infusion therapy for nurses, but essentially it's the same thing for what I'm going to need to know for medic school. So I decided to pick it up. Okay, there you go. Now, this book, this is like an internet technology book. Not a required text again. Neither was that. Intravenous book. The non-required textbook books that I have are because my school gives them away for free after they get the new edition. So they give them away for free so people can still learn what's in the edition prior. Or sometimes if you have classes, a lot of times they'll just change the cover or something like that, and you can still use the old book. Essentially, it's the same thing. Okay. Here. Publisher is E.A. Davis, and the it's called Psychiatric Mental Health Nursing. In case, as a psychologist, I've got to refer somebody to a psychiatrist or a psychotherapist, I have the information available on what they do and who to refer them to, so I can get the best treatment for my patients. Again, this is Psychiatric Mental Health Nursing, and it is by F.A. Davis. That's the publisher. Okay. A book that I got in my old college. It's for my Strategies for Success class. And this is Thought Patterns for a Successful Career. This is essentially teaches you how basics on running a business and like time management, stuff like that. You know, just other things, little things that you're gonna need to know to run a business. Okay. I don't want to run a business, but I like learning. I know that's weird for a stupid American to say, right, guys? I think we're done. Okay. Math. This is a Math 30 book. It's it's a really remedial book. Like, really remedial. But I use it because, you know, just in case I have to explain something to somebody or whatever, it's just easier to understand that book. Plus, sometimes I read it. I mean, I'm way above that level of math, but I like to read it sometimes. Again, I like to refresh everything. This is a class that I am learning American Sign Language, so that when I'm giving therapy sessions, I can speak in sign language. Human sexuality. This book actually goes over see, this book actually goes over our like what happens during sexual arousal. How do we get aroused? What's the chemical things that are happening in your brain? Neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, melatonin, which is a sleep hormone, or the your euphoric like feel good hormone. That's more or less dopamine though. But melatonin can help out there. Sociology, study of how humans behave in groups. Okay, really, really important when you know for certain aspects of psychology. Sociology is a really important subject. Okay, now, hold on. Somehow the pages in my book got folded, and I hate that. General psychology. This again just talks about neurotransmitters, dendrites in your brain, and how messages get transferred from your brain to your body, approximately how long it takes, you know, stuff like that. Okay. Now, good class, passed it with an A. No, I think yeah, it was an A. I thought it was a B, but no, this one was an A. Basic mathematics. Not because I'm not the best at math, but I'm way above math 30. That's what this book is right here. Okay. Pre-algebra, which you know, math isn't something I'm the best in, but I mean, I know what's in this book. It's just when I took the entry exam, I did not pay attention. By the way, that math book is by Pearson. The general psych book, the red one, is by Myers. Sociology is by McGraw-Hill. Um, Our Sexuality is by Crooks-Bauer. The IV Therapy is the second edition of Intravenous Infusion Therapy for Nurses. It's by Thompson. And the Pacific Institute is the one that published Thought Patterns for a Successful Career. This class is really, really interesting. It's human growth and development. Okay? It explains what happens as an American from a not American Doe. Wow. Okay, that was kind of a stupid statement. Now you can plug me again and say I'm dumb. It's what happens, you know, from the stage of a blastocyst, which is where right before you're an embryo, it's right when the fertilized egg attaches to the uterine wall. That's what we call a blastocyst. Okay. Um, from that point on, I mean, you have your own people can have their own views on whether they think they're human. I think it's human at conception. I'm a big pro-lifer. Okay. We have to wrap this video up in a minute because I'm running out of time. But just know that you know. I mean, if you see some of these subjects I'm taking, you know they're not simple. Okay. You know they're not simple. I mean, I have a Death and Dying right here that I'm taking. Okay. My Death and Dying book right there. And I have two more books of classes I've already passed. Okay? And I'm going to show you those books real quick. They're kind of interesting how they are because of the way they're made. By the way, this is Black's Law Dictionary. Right there. Here's my Webster's for English 121. Bedford Handbook. That book, I'll make a separate video on it. If you want to see what that's about. This is my English book. It's just a bunch of essays we have to write. Okay. Real quickly, I'm going to show you these two books right here because I'm about to lose time. This right here is it's called The Cosmic Perspective. Okay. It's an astronomy book. Astronomy, again, not an easy subject. If you think it is, you take it. Tell me how you do. Tell me if you think I'm dumb for that one. And nutrition. I was a nursing student before. I just took now. It's just good for me for common knowledge. Anyway, if you like this, sub above, comment below, and also rate. Let me know what you think. All right, later.